Myron tries to explain to this bimbo why a woman have to like a man more than a man likes a woman for a relationship to work. She simply doesn't understand that what makes a man attractive in the eyes of a woman are things difficult to achieve for a man. Watch.
Worship each other, and it shouldn't just be like, sorry, like
that.
if
I don't
if
think they should worship. I don't think either or should worship the other. But I do absolutely believe that the woman needs to like the guy more than he likes her
Worship.
for the relationship to actually work.
okay,
Because women are harder to please. So since women are harder to please, they need to feel more fulfillment in the relationship. For them to feel more fulfillment in the relationship, they must like the man more.
No.
Why
I don't
not?
think that.
Why do you disagree with that?
I think that women naturally are givers, like we are nurturers, right? So
Yeah.
if we just nurture, give, and you're saying that we should love you or like
Are you selective?
more, I am.
Okay, so
However, I wasn't finished with my point. And as I allowed you to, and I'm not doing it like that, but as I allowed you to speak, you should allow me
go ahead,
to
finish your
mine.
point.
Thank you so much. I was saying that just as we're nurturers and we give to, let's say, the smallest little instinct of like, oh, he did this, he pulled the door open, I'm gonna just like make blah blah blah, right? Because at the end of the day, women on a generalization, like a level, like that's what we do, right? So I think that the men should actually love the woman a bit more. I feel like as he sees a flower that's beautiful, if he doesn't want to pick it to kill it, he could take a picture of it. I feel like as we are, because mind you, because I've seen a few clips. So, like scientifically based, after you have a child by a man, there is something that goes down within their, I think it's like vasopressin or something like that. It's something that goes down with their attraction level. So, if they don't love you 1,000 times more than they do before you're married, it's never going to work. And that's why we see all these women dying on the tables of BBLs or mommy makeovers, because we're allowing them to, let's say, feel this like connection that's severed of sorts after they have a child. So long story short, I feel like men should love women a bit more just because after a while their love goes down scientifically after they have a child.
Okay. So let me ask you a few questions. You
I'm
said women
lost.
nurturers, and then the man has to open the door for her, and then you also mentioned a woman
Not
having.
open the door, but like if you see a flower.
Well, you gave the specific example of a guy being on a date with a woman, right?
No, I said
And
if he
opening the
see-
door on a date.
No, I said if he sees a flower, he could take a picture
No,
of it.
prior to you saying that, you mentioned that he was on a date with her and opening the door,
Okay.
right?
I don't believe so, but if
You
I
did.
did, I had a
You
few
did.
drinks. So
I wrote it down.
necessarily know. Okay,
Yeah, I
well,
wrote it
good,
down.
good. You
So-
haven't been drinking, great.
Yeah. That's not an excuse for not being competent, but either way, the point I'm
Competent, I am. Okay, the point that you're trying to make.
No, you didn't remember what you just said literally
Don't
a second
call me
ago.
a bitch, Chris.
Huh?
Don't call me a bitch, Chris. So you could remind me without saying that I'm not competent.
Okay. Anyway, so Chris,
Yeah,
relax.
mama, ho.
Chris. So you said the guy's got to take the girl on a date, and the woman's gonna nurture, etc. But you're missing a huge thing.
What?
What's it? What? You're picky, right? Yourself?
You can say.
Would most of the ladies here say most guys aren't attracted to you?
For different reasons, yes.
I'm attracted to someone's brain, not really their
Okay,
looks
but
as much.
most men
I
don't
mean,
have the
both.
brain that you're looking for. I'm guessing you want them to be
Yeah, I'm
interesting,
a sapiosexual.
charismatic. Oh, okay, so you
Yeah.
really enjoy conversation and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you mentioned having a child with the guy, whatever. And women tend to always forget this. You forget that the guy had to get to a certain place for you to even give him a date. You forget that the man
women
had to
get to a certain place.
No,
for
she
you to
didn't.
even get.
No, she didn't. And I'll explain why here in a
Okay,
second.
Please, I apologize.
For the guy to get the date in the first place, for the guy to even be able to impregnate her, he has to accomplish certain things and be attractive to even get this opportunity. But women, on the other hand, are the ones that are approached. Women are the ones that the guy comes up to them. Women are born with their value. Men must create their value, right? So
May I interject right there? Value. So value is subjective, right? So appearance. So even take me for example. You would say, oh, she was birthed like this. I'm 4'11". So even with weight, you can say, oh, she lost 40 pounds. Do you not think that that was inherently valuable for your appearance when you approach me?
the prerequisites required for a woman to get a date versus the prerequisites required for a man to get a date are vastly different, and the prerequisites of men are far higher and harder to achieve than women, period.